on a weekend, and then I just realized that probably was when I was off. Yeah. It's odd. I wonder why. I'll just tell them something like it's response time. Why is it taking you so long to get in the air? All right, Dylan. Bait me into getting fired. Let's talk politics. Why, what's going on with Cuba? Ugh. I think Gavin realizes that he might not become president of the United States, so he wants to become president of California, and he's going to take us rogue. And we're going to be our own country. I'm joking. I know we're live right now. I just don't. I'm joking. That's sarcasm. Yep. All right, we got a fatal stabbing. Wherever that red dot is, somewhere over there. Bandera. Oh, 5's there. Now I know why we're going. Was wondering. Wonder no more. Why don't we do like the 110 then for our first traffic, and then we'll go take a look at the stabbing. Do you want to do this? Freddie, good morning. Hey, did you want to do the stabbing instead of traffic, before traffic, or after traffic? After traffic. Copy all. Oh yeah, I was listening to the, I got a sports bar right at the bottom of, like right on Wilshire across the street. And you could, I didn't even have to like Google what happened. I could hear it. Starts right after the brink. Oh, I can hear it. Clop, clop, clop. I left the light on purpose. But I think that's just all reflection. Nope, that's my stairwell. No, let's go like down to the 10. We got time. Trying to break it up a little bit. I have a feeling people at home are like, you know, he's gonna be at 101 in Hollywood. And he's gonna tell us everything's good. Those look like nice apartments, those corner units. Look at that. Nice. Yeah. You got a balcony and everything. You know what? I was just wondering where you were, and I'm being serious about that. Good morning, Carla. 110 freeway, South Los Angeles. There we go. Whatever happened to that? I thought we were gonna. Yeah. Just don't worry about it. Still. I bet. Is it going to be above average? It was cold over the weekend. Hey, good morning, Maria. I'm at Skyfox. I know, I'm just joking. We are taking a look at the 110 freeway. This is going to be through South Los Angeles, and you're right. Busy, busy Monday. Taking off from Van Nuys, we just flew over here. Even the 101 starting to fill up. That 10 freeway also building up as well through the downtown area. What we're showing you, though, right now, those headlights northbound coming away from the 105. Usually you're hitting the brakes right about Manchester, Slauson. This morning, even earlier than that, very slow and go between both directions, north and southbound, 105 to the 10. Either way you play it on that 110 this morning, give yourself extra time. It's getting busy on this Monday. Sending it back to y'all in the studio. Good morning. All right, let's go look at the stabbings. Oh, the Kaiser. 21%? Come on. I was going to say. Sorry. Not with the people. I'm with the bosses on this one. 21%? What do you guys want? 100% raise? Double your money? This person not run over, but apparently stabbed. I am ready for some info. Okay, so suspect and victim both are males in their 70s. Okay. Can we call this a geriatric conflict? No? Okay. Pardon me? I didn't catch the last one. Okay. No ageism. Got it. Just park here, please. I don't know when they're going to take us. Of course. That's what I thought. I thought they already did all that. This is so confusing. I'm so confused. Don't even try, Stu. Right, and the Democrats got all the stuff they wanted in that bill. Hey, Freddie. Freddie. Just checking. Suspect's still on the loose, right? Nobody's in custody. Suspect in custody. Okay. Okay, copy. I guess we're going to do this for our next traffic then. Oh, hey, Carla. After the break, are you going to do a toss, or is it just going to be the... Okay, toss. Got it. Copy. Why did it get dark? Did something change? Freddie, what time did it happen? Ooh. We ride in care. Standing by. South Los Angeles. Hey there, South Los Angeles. We at the corner of 57 and Bandera. Early morning stabbing, sadly turned fatal. You can see LAPD down there. This is going to be at that corner right around after 5 a.m. The call came out of a stabbing call out here. Officers from LAPD arrived, and so did fire department. Sadly, that victim was beyond any kind of help that the fire department could offer. Now, they're saying that both the victim and the suspect are males in their 70s. That suspect in custody right now. LAPD here on scene. They did put up that tent to protect the scene and also for the respect of the person that is deceased here. They're waiting on homicide detectives. Again, a fatal stabbing early this morning, the corner of 57 and Bandera in the South Los Angeles area. I'm Stu up in Skyfox, sending it back to you all in the studio. It's going to become Pavlovian. I'm going to hear that dun 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 and I'm just going to start talking. I know. It's okay. What, the delay? Yeah. It's okay. Nobody's going to care. All right, let's bail. Let's bounce. Want to start heading out east? What do you want to do? Yeah. Yeah, probably. Carla, it is going to be the 5 drive in, I want to say Commerce, but let me see. Commerce. We'll still be in Commerce. I will make it super short. Traffic, back to you. Oh, I was going to ask Freddie. Never mind. Dylan, you were right. I was wrong. Hey, Maria, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Taking a look at that 5 drive through Commerce. Actually, not so bad. We saw a lot of traffic in the downtown Los Angeles area. That 5 drive, though, north and southbound from the 710 down to the 605, actually looking pretty good. Either direction, you're going to be there on time. Sending it back to y'all in the studio. All right. Pardon me? That we might not be in Commerce. 5,000? It's like 30,000. Skyfox. Oh, thank you, man. High demand. China. Mark's got to get better aerials. Those were horrible. Whoever's doing the aerials at CBS is like, dude, that guy needs help. It was our stuff. I'm joking. Oh, we're coming up. No, we're not. Yep. And if we are, we're ready. .com. how no haze makes such a big difference for the camera. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. You stay away from my house. Hi, Carla. It is going to be the 91 in the beautiful city of Fullerton. And it's beautiful. Want to park here? May we park here? Why haven't we stopped? Joking, man. I'm joking. Oh, I'm looking at Kalina's stuff. I don't see anything really jumping out. This is not sponsored. We are running behind. Carla, tighten up. Yeah. Someone had to lose. I will. I'll still make it quick, Carla. Hey, good morning, Maria. Yeah, I got your cue. I got your cue. You wanted to see some sunrise? We're going to show you some sunrise. Looking from the Fullerton area all the way down. That was Costa Mesa. That's going to be the Santiago Hills. But take a look at that. It is going to be a beautiful morning. That's the 5, but we're going to talk about the 91 through Fullerton. It actually not looking so bad out here now. You know, 91's got that Corona crawl thing going on. But after you get past that crawl, those would be those headlights right there through the Fullerton area. It actually opens up, starts moving along. You're topping out at freeway speeds either direction through the Fullerton area, east or westbound. It's a good drive this morning. It's going to be a good day all day. Sending it back to y'all in the studio. Chain of events. Chain, chain, chain. Chain of fools. Ooh, I'm getting all goose pimply. Wonder what that's all about. Ghost walking over my grave, which really makes no sense, but whatever. Pardon me? Nobody asked. Oh, geez. Why are you so responsible? You're making everybody look bad. Skyvox, Simon Desk. You want us to go harass Mario? Get some aerials? The Bueno Park one we might not be able to get, but the Fullerton one I think we can. If we get an address, we'll go hop on over because we are in the Fullerton. Pardon me? Euclid and Baker, copy all. Be careful though, because we got our sponsored coming up. Let's just try to get to the 57. Baker, yeah, it's an 8/10 of a mile away. It's behind us. But we got, don't we have sponsored? Well, I mean, we can do the 91 again. I mean, there's nothing on the 57 that we need to see. Don't interfere. I think we're late. Pardon me? Yeah, Mario's there. Those are the live trucks, but whatever happened here, the crime tape is already like balled up. This looks like medical debris, and I think they just opened up the road. Do you want to get the Buena Vista address? Because I think it's going to be in the TFR. Over the life of the contract. Now that part we didn't hear earlier. What does that mean? Like for the next 20 years, you know, you guys, you get a 1% a year? I don't know. I was just going to say, if somebody came up to me and said, hey, we'll give you a 21% raise, I'd be beyond happy. Are you kidding me? Ooh, what's that? Oh, let's start here. Look at that. What's a Laxenta? I know it's placenta. And you got the homeless living right in the thing right there. Look at that. That's somebody living right there on the walkway. Got pillows, comfortable. What's the on-ramp right there? Orangethorpe. You got the Orangethorpe and the 57. Fancy. Leaves fall. Zupa. Hey, Carla, it is going to be the 57 Placentia. Placentia. Sencha? Sencha. Morgan and Morgan. Guten Morgen. Morgan and Morgan. Squirrel. Hey, good morning, Maria. Good morning, everybody. This traffic report brought to us by Morgan and Morgan. Oh, look, something shiny. We are out in the OC. Check out that beautiful on-ramp right there at Placentia. Look at that. It is so nice. It is very OC, that's for sure. You know what else is nice? If you're taking that 57 northbound. Now, the northbound looking really good from the 91 all the way out to the 60. Those are clearly going to be the taillights. Southbound, well, maybe you got a little bit of slowing out there. No crashes to talk about on the brakes from about Brea Canyon all the way down to Orangethorpe. After Orangethorpe, it does open up a little bit, and that 57 south deeper into the OC looking like a great drive. But through the Fullerton area, just give yourself a little extra time. Let's take a look at some other traffic hotspots, shall we? Littered with killing machines. Was it by design? Oh, because there's money in it. All the daughters got new rides. Yeah, the younger one with the newborn. She picked up a Highlander. I don't know what year, but I'm sure it's you know, It's not new, but I'm sure it's okay. And the older daughter, she got a Acura MDX. Yeah, that's the SUV, black on black, and apparently got a smoking deal on it. It's not also not new, but it has like 30,000 miles on it, which is kind of unheard of. And anyway, yeah, I'm happy for both of them, and they seem to be very happy with their new purchases. Oh yeah, they're safe. Sabrina she's the older one, the one that got the MDX. Well, she had a BMW. She had a lot of really great cars. I mean, she really did. But her last one was that Durango that also they bought. I think they got that one new. Anyway, it was a loyal. An accident's what took it out. But very loyal, and again, I had very bad luck with my last Mopar, the Jeep. But you know, like I said, you can't condemn an entire, line of vehicles because of a couple problems. But anyway, that one over 100,000 miles, really no problems. Had a water pump. That was it, somewhere along the line. But and it was just a great car, and she really didn't want to get rid of it. It was paid for. It was still driving. She felt safe in it. She liked it, and then an accident took it out. They also bought a Honda Accord, but I guess the one with the smaller motor, and the husband drives that because he does a lot of commuting. But yeah, I haven't seen the MDX, but I'm sure it is an amazing ride. Yeah, both Hondas. And I don't, yeah. They traded in, they got money for the Durango from the accident, and then they traded in a Colorado, one of those crew cab Colorados, the 4-doors. And apparently the Colorado was buggy. That's the only way I could say it. I mean, it never broke down, but it had a lot of tech issues, like warning lights, this not working, that not working, but it always drove. And on a personal level, I drove all my Benzes this weekend. Yeah. I found the key for the black one. I charged the battery was dead. I think that I'm going to see, because it sat on the charger like for more than 24 hours, but it did go green. But yeah, I don't know. The battery's from 24. So I charged it, I drove it, I washed it, had it washed. Yeah. It's kind of a long story, but I kind of do. And but yeah, it's odd though, like, because it's like I was looking at the cars and it felt like a burden, and this morning I looked at them and I was like, I got 3 cars, The difference when they're running, you know what I mean? Yeah. Well, I think the black one, which is dude, that's another one. 200,000 miles. It's not air ride. I hear Maria. I gotta be careful. Oh no, it's Amanda. But it needs shocks. That thing is like, and when you're driving on LA roads, it is just you can feel it just bottoming out on the frame. You know what I mean? The shocks, not the actual car. But the transmission shifts perfect. The engine runs great. Huh? Well, yeah, I got Nick at home still up in Palmdale, so I have a feeling it's already been requested to go back, so it probably will. I'm going to keep that one. I almost drove it today, but it needs the last air shock to be replaced. If my life was different, I would do it all myself, but it needs the rear air shock, it needs engine mounts, transmission mount, and it needs a transmission service before that becomes a problem. Probably a little more than $3,000. But yeah, definitely. But that's not what it's about. Hey, Carla, what is going on there? What is Maria talking about? '60 freeway Roland with a W, not rolling, Roland Heights. '60 Roland Heights. Ooh, look at that sunrise. No, I can't show it. It's behind us. I'll show it later. Hey, good morning, Maria. Good morning, everybody. Going to take a look at that 60 drive. You know I love the 60, but everybody gets a bad day every now and then. Those taillights right there, that's where the problems are. We are looking at Roland Heights right there, coming away from the 57. Why is it so slow? I don't know, but I can tell you, even in my favorite spot, the Hacienda Heights, it just gets worse. So the 60 this morning, if you're headed westbound, coming away from the 57 over to the 605, no crashes that we know about, but very, very high volume, extremely slow moving as well. So keep that in mind. Give yourself a little extra time, or maybe call in, say you're going to be a little late. If you're headed eastbound from the 605 over to the 57, that one's moving well and wide open. Sending it back to y'all in the studio. Let's fly a riverbed death investigation. The riverbed died? Oh, I don't know if we can do that. Well, I'll try. East 120th Street. I think we're out. Yeah, I know, kind of know where that is. 105, 110-ish. A little, yeah, we got a few minutes. Right, that's what I'm saying. We got a few minutes before the top of the 8, 7, whatever it is. Willowbrook or Kern County? I want to go to Kern County. Freddie, got your message. Freddie's like, Stu, I'm not talking to you. I got important people. Jamaican snow. Pro tips, like Q-tips. The popo. Jump through the window and break his neck. And then his house, I start to wreck. Got no reason, what the heck. Woo! Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack. Carla, you have a fantastic day too. Quack, 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 quack. Try later. No connection. Guys, I'm trying, but I think my Apple phone is falling into that I'm not going to work right because I want you to buy a new one mode. And no, I'm not going to. I don't have the money right now. Yeah, but you know, I'm actually now I'm coming after Luca. Like, how old's your iPhone? Bill, how could I not? Hola. You know, we're rushing to a riverbed death investigation in Willowbrook, so I'm thinking we're going to be on the 105. Can you hit me up, like, right when Maria starts talking? I know. Maybe I can guesstimate. It's probably going to be Long Beach. Maybe Linwood. No, it's going to be. No, Linwood. I think, so when we were just flying over there, I saw somebody running around waving at us. We're back where we were. Over by Rowland Heights. Jerks. Oh, probably. Who knows? I know, right? Back online. Ba-do-do-do. 10 years. I couldn't keep my phone for 10 years. That's insanity. You're just making jokes. Just slow the roll a little bit, please. Hey, good morning, Maria. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, right now we're in the Compton-Linwood area. Taking a look at that 105. You know, if I mentioned Compton, got to give a shout out to Miss Bucky. Hope you're having a great day out there. And, of course, Skyfox is rushing to something in the Wilmington area, possibly some breaking news. Maybe we'll talk about that later. But right now, let's talk about that 105 drive. Those taillights right there, that's going to be the westbound lanes heading over to the 110. It does get a little slow and go as you pass that 710 this morning, and it just because it's bunching up. No real problems out there, just really high volume. Now, if you're headed eastbound, coming away from that 110 freeway, look at that ride right there. It actually looks pretty fantastic. I understand that you've got no problems topping out at freeway speeds as you make your way out to the 605. Eastbound, looking good. Westbound, give yourself a little extra time. Sending it back to Bob and Jen. Good morning. They wanted to make sure the job was done. Hello, Willowbrook. Freddie, we're on scene. Dude, is this the second time in the same spot? This is the second time in the same spot. Isn't it? Yes. Do you want to mention that there was just a homicide here last week? Is the body still here? Because I don't want to put it on television. And I think the person that died here was like a lightweight famous football player. Next block, copy all. What time this morning? 12:22, copy all. I just don't want to accidentally put it on television. That's what my concern is. I don't see it anywhere. The leaf blower seems to be of some sort of interest. I'm looking at all the markers. I don't see a body. Oh, there I do see a body. Yeah, I see feet. Okay, I found him. Likely. Please do. Why? This is the second homicide in that same homeless campment within the week. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Bill. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, sure. Can we park here? Yeah, I can't see the body from here at all. Can you see the feet? Not really. Ooh, downtown looks nice. Coming out. I will. Super tight. Hey, good morning. Good morning, everybody. This is going to is happening off of 120th near the corner of Central. You can see it's a homeless encampment out there, and this is the second time within 7 days that we've been here for a homicide. You can see a memorial outside. This is for the other victim that passed earlier last week. Right now, Sheriff's Department here on scene. It is definitely a crime scene. Homicide detectives are out there working the scene right now. They've got evidence markers, but again, another body was found inside this homeless encampment, and they are working that scene. They're waiting on the coroner and other homicide detectives to arrive out here. Again, this is all happening in the Willowbrook area. This is a homeless encampment near the corner of 120th and Central. I'm Stu up in Skyvox, sending it back to you all in the studio. And I actually think, because I never got confirmation, and I don't mean it in any kind of bad way, but I think the other person that was murdered in here was like a lightweight famous football player. Yeah, we're done. No traffic or traffic? No traffic? No traffic. Gotcha. No, you're welcome. Yeah. And I don't know if you heard me rambling on about it, but the other person supposedly was an NFL player. America. Heck yeah. breathe. All things old will be new again, except for me. Pardon me? With AI? My sarcasm will live on forever. Right. Right. Do you think it's because I was reading about it came across my feed, and when I say read, it means I glanced at. It was this thing about like this guy that was marrying a woman that was 25 years younger than him, right? And he was getting a lot of crap for it, but he basically said the reason why was because we seem to, women of his age have, they've lived it all, they've done it all, they have all the answers, you know, right or wrong, and they are like, we're programmed to be on the decline, right? And he was looking for somebody to keep his mind fresh, his spirit, you know, up, and that's what he found with, you know, right. Right, exactly. And you know, and I can attest to some of that, but also in that same breath, it's like I kind of look at it like, you know, as far as that portion goes, I have been the provider. I have been the gentleman. I have, you know, I've done bumper. Yeah, sure, definitely. Weather bumper. We'll do a. Hey, can we just park here? We'll do a little tight on that, and then a slow reveal for the beautiful downtown 6th Street Viaduct. Or did you just want a static? Well, he's leaving me up to my devices. It's going to be that. But yeah, I've been all those things, right? And what's it got me? You know, and I don't want kids anymore. Yeah, I have kids. Right. And right. I think Steve's talking. Steve, I'm going to start with like a little tight deal-em-a-bobber, and then I'll do a slow reveal downtown. And now I'm probably going to get a bunch of hate from my age women because I know my mic was open, but I'm not saying everyone is like that. And I'm just, you know, this is just from me. This is my view of what's going on. I'm not saying everybody's like that. I want peace. What's up? Yeah, right? I need a note from Epstein's mom. Yeah. That was actually Francisco. We were doing Welcome Back, Kata. Two. Copy. It's making a move. How beautiful it is here. You're welcome. Thanks for letting me be part of the team. Pardon me? Okay. No, I get it. You can put the spin on it, just say he's young at heart. You know? Right. Well, former Philadelphia, thank you, Lucas, coming through. Former Philadelphia Eagle defense lineman Kevin Johnson. That's who died at the homeless encampment. Homeless. Everybody's was shouting it out. Sorry, I didn't have any internet down there. In Cali Nature Lover, that, you know, what's funny is like that is the thing that I have to wrap my head around, because she wrote that is dating somebody. Who was it? Was it your sister or your? Yeah, sister is dating somebody that's old enough to be their father, and she's like doing the pukey face and stuff. And of my two daughters, one of them, you know, when I mentioned things like that, one of them is like, thumbs up, go for it, Dad, have a, you know, and the other one is doing that same thing, is like, that's disgusting. If you do it, if you start dating her, don't bring her around. And I'm like, but you guys would have so much to talk about. I feel like it's starting to close in. The walls are starting to close in, and I don't appreciate that. And I do want to stay young at heart. I am going to be in the helicopter in a good place, and we're going to be over the 10 freeway in mid-city. But then I also think to myself, it's like, why do I need somebody to fix this? You know what I mean? Why fix me? You know, to keep myself young, to do all those things that I'm talking about. Why don't I just do it myself? You know? Maybe that's what the universe is trying to tell me, you know? Just be happy. Take care of your business. This is the 10. What? Freddie, is there a crash? There's a crash at 10 Crenshaw? The Shaw is like right here. I don't see it. Shaw is like right underneath us. Do you see it? No, I don't see it either. Just stay here though. down on the street. I am happily single. Mustard Mama, I'm going to get with you in just a moment. Not like that, answering your questions. Stop it. Hey, good morning, Maria. Is it Monday traffic troubles? Not so much trouble. Apparently there was a report of an accident out here. This is going to be on the westbound 10. We're over the mid-city area. That's singular, not plural. And you can see it right there. A lot of slow and go, a lot of stopped, actually. Maybe the traffic accident is around the corner. We've been looking. I haven't seen it, but they were reporting it at Crenshaw. Now, that 10 freeway moving very, very slowly westbound. This isn't the usual slowing because it's happening right about Crenshaw Boulevard, and that actually is pretty good. Usually you're on the brakes from about Vermont, which is much closer to the 110. This morning, if the westbound is your drive, give yourself a little extra time. Eastbound from the 405 out to the 110, looking fantastic. You're topping out at freeway speeds. Sending it back to y'all in the studio. All right, we can bounce. So I saw somewhere that you take your age, you cut it in half, and you add 7, and that's like the acceptable standard, right? Yeah. Age difference just a little greater than that. So, hang on. Let me. Yeah, 58 divided by 2 equals 29 plus 7 equals 36. Dylan is throwing in after 50. That rule doesn't apply anymore. It's you get what you can get. My apartment is an analogy for my life. You've got the group, right? And then outside the group, you got me. I used the grill this weekend. Yeah, because if you cook in my kitchen, it just fills everything with smoke and it's just no fun. Huh? Yeah. So they got like a grill area. There's one of them. That's the one I use. And then you got some out over here. but there were, I'm just going to say, guys in the jacuzzi, and I just felt odd, you know, using that grill and like, you know what I mean? Hey, somebody's waving at us. Oh no, he's covering up because he doesn't want us to use the facial recognition. Yeah, I'm looking at you. A little bit. I wish it was more. I'm not going to tell stories out of school, but the folks that live on this apartment, which is a much bigger than mine, just sold, and I guess it's publicized, but yeah, they got more than $1 million. They got asking. They got multiple offers on asking. And I was happy to hear that. Yes, sir. What's up, Freddie? Sure. Which one? Hollywood? We are very close to the Sunset. That's Sunset Hollywood. We'll take a peek at that one. And then we can do Northridge too if you like, because that's near the airport. Yeah, the Panorama City. It's like Roscoe and Woodman, isn't it? Oh, okay. Well, if Gigi's, well, maybe just have some aerials. And we'll be near the 101, so yeah, the Kaiser. Yeah, that's what I just said. We'll do the one over here, and then maybe do the one in Northridge, so they have two. But you know what? Let's do the 101 first because we got sponsored traffic. So let's park here. 101 Hollywood. 101 Hollywood. Sponsored. You jumped. This is why I hate catching things. 500,000. $500,000 for a couple hours work. Yes, he risks his life. Yeah. But that's everybody, isn't it? Thank you for that, Jen. You know what? Heights? No, I'm not afraid of heights, but climbing a building like that, I'm with Bob. My knees were getting weak just looking at that shot. Anyhow, take a look at this shot. This driving report brought to us by Jacoby and Myers Injury Lawyers. Taking a look at that 101 drive, and now I wanted to start this with it's looking fantastic. That northbound ride from the 110 out to the Cahuenga Pass and beyond, great. But no, they had to go and spoil it. You got Caltrans out there. They're taking away a couple lanes. That's what you're seeing right there. All that slowing, that is what's going on. They got Caltrans, and they are starting to take away a couple of those lanes. I think they're doing emergency repairs. Southbound, though, looking pretty good, coming away from the Cahuenga Pass. But before, that's actually going to be Melrose. Melrose, you're starting that brakes and slow and go as you're making your way over to the 110. Plan accordingly, north or southbound. It's going to be a little extra time. Let's take a look at traffic hotspots. All right. Freddie, we're heading over to Sunset Kaiser. Freddie left. He went home. There they are. Robble, 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 robble. Since the crowd not so big, next time we're on the south side, like next time we're over Scientology, let's kind of park and we'll look to the north. Rah, rah, rah. Strike while the coffee's hot. I like that. Maybe not as big of a turnout as we'd hoped. Maybe they're just warming up. You want to try to get to Woodman and Roscoe before our next traffic? All right. No. It's kind of closer to the 5 in the 170. I'll hang on. Let me just Roscoe Wood man. There it is. Oh, the map, like the overview. Zoom out. Let's put some big freeways on there. I'm trying. That's what I'm saying. It's 170 and a 5. Deadly historic winter. You're a massive disruption. The Stringers never stream there. Why not? Sean, those are words of wisdom. I love them. The Windy City. In the city. Freddie and or assignment desk, because I don't know if Freddie's still there. We're making our way over to the Northridge Kaiser Permanente. We did the Sunset Kaiser Permanente just a few moments ago. Okay, copy still, we got you. All right, cool, thanks. What? Thank you, man. Dylan, you're pretty good too. Oh, yeah. Your threads are what holds this show together. That's all I hear. That and rom, 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 rom. You're the best. All right, I'm looking for the peeps. Where are the peeps? Oh, there they are. Either that or it's homeless. Not sure. Unhoused. Urban campers. They're right under us. Oh, they're walking across they're using the crosswalk. I like it. Yeah. Oh, the dude's got a dinosaur. He's riding a dinosaur, and there's a koala bear. I was just going to say, it's representing Skyfox. You got the koala bear and the dinosaur. See what I did there? And the old dude. Yeah, the fossil. Oh, it's a dragon. It's a winged dragon. Well, aren't all dragons winged? Look, 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 look. This is one of those street takeovers. This would be a location on Roscoe right there. Yeah. Woo! This person's got energy. See, this is what I'm talking about. Woo! Probably 405 North Hills, Van Nuys. We'll make it work. I was just about to doing a white balance. I was like, oh man, my colors are all off, but that car is actually purple-ish, purple and green. This group's got a lot more energy, I gotta say that. Oh, they got a DJ! I mean, why not? What? The freeway's not close enough that we can do both. Yeah. I'm sorry, and tell Gigi I'm sorry too. She's my favorite. I'd love to help her the best, the most, the mostest. Minute 30 to traffic. I think we're done here. Yeah, we got to do traffic. I told him 405 Van Nuys, just so you know. Rascal. Always busy on Rascal. 405 Van Nuys. Van Nuys 405. I support my local nurses. What are you talking about? Good. We got hellos, we got Maria, then we got us. I mean, we got time. Bill just worries. What do you want to look south? 405 freeway, Van Nuys. Minnesota. Hey, Lisa, good morning. Hey, good morning, Maria. Good morning, everybody. You know, I always have issues with showing you guys the traffic because it's like, hey, it looks great here, but it's not great over there. Hey, it looks great right here. This is going to be that 405 Van Nuys southbound. That's going to be on the right side of the screen, but you know the drill, don't you? If you take this drive coming away from the 118 this morning, looking pretty good till you get about to Victory or Haskell right there. That's when you're going to start that super slow and go. As I understand it, 15 minutes from the 101 to on the southbound 405 to Sunset. So keep that one in mind. But making your way to that Haskell off-ramp, it looks fantastic. If your ride's going to be northbound from the West LA area all the way out to the 118 and beyond, that 405 moving very well this morning. No accidents, no problems. You got that one made. Sending it back to y'all in the studio. Good morning, Bob and Jen. Copy, thank you, and I think we are done. Time for some breakfast. I want to go over to the Kaiser Permanente and listen to the DJ. That's an odd-looking plane. Oofu. All right, everybody. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. I know I usually don't say goodbyes. 7 didn't fly this morning. That is upsetting. They did fly. All right. Lavender. Listen, look at you, Sean. I was just going to call it purple. Anyways, look, I just wanted to say before we land, it's like I always see everybody saying good morning, good morning, good morning, and everybody giving me little shout-outs. I love all the shout-outs. I love the good mornings. I just don't want to get caught up in, you know, then somebody's going to be like, well, you didn't say good morning to me. Good morning, everybody. And you guys have a... Can we fly to Catalina? Yes, now we can, because not this helicopter, but we have another helicopter that has floats. So per the, what are those things called? Is it the regs? It's not really the regs. It's a protocol, right? It's company protocol we can. I mean, we could fly with this. I mean, yeah, right, so... But that's what I'm saying. It's like we can. Anyways, I usually don't say see you guys later, but see you guys later. And Delta wore that over the weekend. You know, I love to love. And I'll chat with y'all tomorrow or maybe later today. Skybox TOC. Gonna be a knock it down. We're on the ground. Van Nuys. Go ahead, knock it down, Stu.